YouTube, welcome to Upside DIY. So I'm gonna do some of my electronics review, and it's a 15-minute video like always. And then I'll be showing you guys the stuff that I kind of did so far this year. So I could have added this topic. I saved my alarm system. This had malfunctioned for a day or two, and then somehow you know I didn't panic. I changed out the battery and things, and then now my alarm system is back in order and things. So I rescued a DIY just by letting things settle, taking their time to accept what's going on, and then finally getting back to work. So my alarm system doesn't have too many glitches or panic modes and things as much. And here's a nice heavy hammer. So besides rescuing my alarm system, I rescued my devices. I actually got my tablet to work again. So there's some 10 hours of raining, relaxing sleep music. And how I did that was I used the Silk browser rather than the search bar and going to YouTube. I always look for a browser and search browsers. Those are your best apps to keep onto a cell phone, Wi-Fi device and things. So I rescued that. I rescued my 7.7 Android edition, which is probably 2017. So there's all types of things that I have to rescue and things. I rescue a lot of things that I find, and I factory resetted this phone, and with these Wi-Fi devices, I wanted to get memory cards for them so I could really use the camera and situations like that. But this is 2020, and I'm really glad to have some of these available. But all my apps and things, or just how I had the layout, I need to fix those things. But this does get YouTube, and there's another important thing is like your account. Try to always stay logged in and things. But this also plays. What it will do is actually buffer for So back to the factory reset on this. I actually factory resetted this tablet too. It was actually locked when I found it and things, and I got to unlock it and stuff. So not too bad with using the internet. You just hold down the power button and like the volume up. You can even hold down the power button only, but the volume up, it actually goes into the menu to reset. So yeah, there's been a lot of good tech stuff. I've been checking out Craigslist, seeing if there's any just seeing some of the prices locally, which really helped out. It seemed pretty much pretty fun. Craigslist has been around since like 2002, and looking at ads for jobs and things for sale and stuff was a big thing for me, and I still look on Craigslist a lot, practically every day. It's just it's just how it is. So I'm doing quite a few things. There's been good and bad videos that I had to just kind of get myself into more of a flow, more into the social media stream. So with these tablets, they're working right now, so I'm pretty grateful for that in 2021. I also do a few other things with mixtapes, but and cassettes, and collecting kind of my electronics and DIY stuff that you could do with them. So but that's just another technology different from these. But I do use a headphone jack and actually record mixtapes and just listen to it whenever I can. You know, I'm trying to relax a little bit more and gather myself and focus. So this video is a lot of random things, but mainly geared onto some of my electronics. I don't even know if I even want to keep going. You know, you never know what's really like the real meaning sometimes. And you know, the one focus that you want. And it's not really electronics. It's more of being healthy and in a safe state. So I'm guessing people already know I have an old XP laptop here, and that's kind of on top of my shelf. And then, you know, I'm trying to turn this area into an electronics area. So I'm going to basically, and I've got some electronics here. The thing about this is this is like 10 years old and haven't been used, but relying on mobile energy and things for electronics can kind of help. So I have this laptop here. I'm starting to dust off a lot of my old electronics. There's electronics. There's a couple of suitcases. I'm gonna put suitcases or whatnot of electronics. There's pretty much TV screens, and then there's some Wii stuff, game controllers. Not a lot of people have Wii anymore, but I have a pretty good system. The controllers are really nice, and they're practically all wireless controllers with this nunchucks, and I have like 4 of, but this control pad feels really good. I like this control pad and things, you know, but you know, the top buttons and trying to figure out what these buttons are for are pretty cool, really nice. Pickup, and then there's some of my other things that I, you know, have for systems, and there's the Wii down there. There's a decent aftermarket PS2 controller. Some spare electronics and things that I sorted out. I'm going to still sort out more, but I don't think I have that many. I have a bunch of wires and things like this and that. And then some of my better electronics. Nice computer screen. My HP Home or XP Office or Home. I think that's Home Pro or XP Pro right here. I have 2 XP computers. I need to take off the covers on them, and there's just like thumbnails. I could dust them off and actually see what's actually in these. And then I have like a TV screen and another monitor right there. You know, some nicer RCA cables, nicer HP with the basically the power cable, and all I have to do is get a good PC and or even a used one. I could even use it with this old HP, and that would look pretty nice. There's you know, other speakers that are actually more tuned into a home stereo. And even this keyboard that I found has USB ports, and I could charge up the cell phone or have a microphone plugged into there, and all this will be plugged into a PC, and then it will actually, you know, the PC system is more like the control panel for multiple devices, it seems like. And then there's just this stereo deck recording. It's a double deck, and it has the record level things, so I can make more cassette mixtapes. Then I've got this old, it's kind of like suitcase and things. That's going to be just for a toolkit or something. So I'm going to try to take off this case cover, and then we're going to look inside what's in this XP
So it's just, the paint job on this is just horrid, but, it just slides backwards. Wow, it's really dusty, and right there is what I really wanted to see. It's actually like the graphics card. And then there's like two other ports, or one other port, and that could be for another monitor. But I just wanted to see, oh wow, it's really dusty. So, but this computer should be working pretty good. I actually haven't, and it's got like 2 hard drives in it. Here's one, and here's 2. There's even other small things connected. Oh, that's a floppy drive on this one. So so there were 3 bays, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, and 3, and then up here are actually 2 optical drives. So there's 1 and 2. This is the power supply, I'm thinking. Or well, there's the plug. I don't really see the power switch. A lot of these have, and it might not have one, but the motherboard is pretty much back there. Nvidia, it has Nvidia chip. I'm looking at towards the center, and down here is just pretty much most of the other accessories, USB and things. But I can really dust all this off. Looking at all the ribbons are all gutted in there because somebody was working on this and added all these extra things. And yeah, that's inside of my HP XP. It's pretty much like a computer from 2004, and then I bought it in like 2000, well, maybe 2008. It's really not that old, but, it's really not that useful for nowadays, or gaming, things. There's like a nice cooler right here. It's a fan connected to this duct type thing. So I'm actually learning a lot from YouTube, PC builders and computer channels. And I even cleaned up this keyboard, I think a mouse peed on it and things, but I gotta keep things dusted off. I'm gonna try to have some covers and plastic bags eventually to show you guys. I know actually someone that, just having any cloth material and things. I have this bedspread for this TV that I'm going to have to repair. There's something wrong with the picture, but that was a real interesting part of, a real interesting computer. I bought the whole system for $125 in like 8 years ago for $125. And I'm doing quite a few of, it's no big deal. This is my tablet, my DIY, tablet, kind of something to hold the tablet so I could watch it, like watch a movie. So, and I found this, my brother was actually throwing it out, and then there's pretty much a headphone jack. I've never seen a portable driver. This is, in a play and open and close and a volume, USB 2.0. I have HDMI 2.0. And the ports are pretty much the same, USB. So, but I don't have too much of the software or anything, but this is great for discs or CDs and things. So what I'm going to try to do eventually is have my laptop and, work. So I've been trying to move this suitcase, but, I can put suitcases over here eventually. I just have to, these are still powers on, but there's always a small problem with some of these electronics. But I do have stereo systems and video or VHS or DVD players to fix. So thanks for watching my video, and then I'm going to actually have a lot of fun trying to clean up and sort out and test stuff. But I want to try to build like a PC repair table, kind of like a small you know, squarish one, and just having another space to actually even have this there, and you know, just to just basically just show you guys. And having these nice spare heaters are pretty good. This one doesn't even power on, so I gotta fix that. But thanks for watching YouTube. I'll see you on the next Upside DIY AC refill